What is up, Globetrotters? What I like to do for the Geoguessr daily challenges, we are incepted into a location somewhere in the world. We got to move around, figure out where we are, and we got 5 shots of the perfect score, 5,000 points. If you think you know where you are, let me know, folks. Everyone's from somewhere. Please shout out the answers, but just no Googling. You dirty Googlers. I'm getting Australia from this? No. Canada, USA. Kilometer. Not USA. Not Canada either, though. So basically, this is the question from Lathisa. So basically, do you not think it can handicap you if you play with fog? You send an alliance request, it doesn't get accepted. Yeah, 100%. And there's no way to retract it. Yeah, that is a handicap. Your question is not about alliances. Your question is about fog and alliances, specifically. Yeah. The way I think about fog and alliances is I think of it as a non-alliance game or a non-fog game with the option to turn on the fog in the 1v1. This looks like Boston. I'm going to say it's not Boston. Well, let's find out. Okay, here we go. Russia. Ukraine? Can anyone help us, Pete, in Central Ontario? I'm in Toronto. I'm a Toronto person. Ukraine. Okay, so we're in Ukraine here. Yeah, no worries. Definitely Boston. Lock it in. All right. Boston, Ukraine. Locked. Well done. We got it. Just got it right there. Hey, Jonathan. Same to you, man. Have a nice day. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wishing you guys all the best wherever you find yourself. We're going to do our regularly scheduled program today, which is going to consist of the Geoguessr, maybe even a round of Jeopardy. I haven't decided yet. I kind of want to save it for when I can focus all of my attention on it. And we're going to move on into the risk. Yeah. Arkin says you can use it the exact same way, right? I agree. I think there should be a way to retract alliance requests. I think they should automatically time out, in fact. Because having them be lingering means you can't resend later. So I think having them auto time out is actually the ideal scenario. And that way, have them auto time out in a fairly short span, like a minute or two. You know why I'd say that about your messages? Oh, why? What happened? All right, we're in Ixtoppen. I can't read Cyrillic. It's probably not pronounced Ixtoppen. Why are you Ixtoppen? Don't Ixtoppen now. All right, we're starting in Ukraine, folks. Ukraine. Wish I could be around, Pete, but it's almost midnight here in UK. Enjoy your sleep then. All good. Very nice to see you, if even briefly. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the JJ raid. How you doing, JJ? Frick. Yeah, frick you. I heard some really exciting news about JJ's personal life that he shared on his stream. My boy here is engaged. Fucking congratulations, JJ. That's really big news, bro. I'm happy for you, man. Thank you, Really Dilly, for the 10 months. Thank you, Lathisa, for the gifted. Yeah, it is. I think it's very much worthy of congrats. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Happy for you. May you two live a long and healthy and happy life together. Oh, where on earth would we ever see Hebrew, if not for one place? So this one is obviously Israel. And let's see where. Also, thanks for the raid, man. Welcome in, JJ Raiders. Just getting a little sand. You're playing Geo? Okay, if you did this one, don't spoil it. No Googling, no spoiling. Do we think this is Tel Aviv? You didn't do the other sounds? All right, sec. Unfortunately, I cannot read Hebrew. Cannot read Cyrillic. Cannot read Hebrew. What am I good for, folks? We're just kind of meandering around randomly. I'm ultimately trying to see if I'm anywhere near the ocean, but tough to say. I mean, I bet you this is like suburban Tel Aviv. You played the new Geoguessr. What's the new Geoguessr? Environmental services. Can I read some Arabic? No. That I also fall flat on my stupid face. Bet this guy can't read Latin letters. Dude, I can't read anything. I can't even read. Help me. Guys, help me. I'm stuck in this circle now. The Steam version doesn't have the daily challenge. Oh, so you buy it on Steam? You think it's Spain? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. There'd be a lot of Hebrew street signs in Spain. I feel like the Big Biscuit is just trying to steer me wrong. I definitely can't read Chinese, you're right. You're correct. Joke's on you, though. I can translate it. It better be something nice. You better not say mean things about me in Chinese, your god cow. I love you all. Oh, it's a very nice thing to say, in fact. It's the opposite of a mean thing. Did you choose to not learn Hebrew or was it not an option? No, I mean, like, I took Hebrew school. I learned how to sound out Hebrew words phonetically, but I don't know what they mean. I couldn't speak it. Ah, yes, that's why. All right, it was Ashdod. Why not Ash Mom? Question number 3. Um, Oman's a reasonable guess, I suppose, but you would see more Arabic. Okay. What is this? Thai? No. That's Tamil. That's Tamil script. Okay. So South India or Sri Lanka. Are you really a Jew if you can't speak Hebrew? The whole really a Jew thing is a fun rabbit hole to go down, Sam, if you're really interested. Because the long answer short is it depends on who you ask. Lewis says, talking about the new versions of games, what do you think of updated Territorial? I haven't played it much. I would be down to play it, but I need to know how. I don't get how. Yeah, so Tamil script, eh? South India. How many lawyer cousins you got? That's a good one. Not zero. The answer's not 0. I'll decide. Well, where were you, Joe? Where were you with that Ashdod get just now? Look, Sri Lanka? Pardon me, sir. Yeah, all right. I'll pick Sri Lanka happily. That's the most Jewish answer you could give. Rabbis the world over probably enjoy that. It depends on who you ask. I need to say it with more of an accent. Right? It depends on who you ask. Yeah, Sri Lanka? Okay, we can do it. I'm down with Sri Lanka then. You just got here. Yeah, it was. It was indeed. It was Ashdod, and I said, why not Ash Mom? Of course I did. Anyways, now we're in Sri Lanka. What do we do in Sri Lanka? But walk around the jungle. Arkin says you're not Jewish until Adam Sandler includes you in his Hanukkah song. O.J. Simpson, not a Jew. Pete, would you rather fight 30 baby-sized monkeys or 5 monkey-sized babies? Oh, man, we're doing this already. Okay. Well. Yes, uncle, yes. The joke was on me. 5 monkey-sized babies? All right. But why? Lewis says, place ports on the water so you can position yourself to make long-term money. Place cities for more troops, build missile silos. Okay, so it's way more involved than territorial. Recently? Feels like that's been going on for quite a while. Question number 4. Yeah, well, I mean, probably doesn't take too many leaps to infer what is going on. There's some sort of dedicated campaign to propagandize people either for or against a particular thing, which I will not be talking about on the show. Amplified recently, I mean, last year and a half, last 2 years almost. This is Southeast Asia, I think. Yeah, Arkin's asking the real questions. Would you rather fight a Pete-sized kilted or a kilted-sized Pete? I feel like the kilted-sized Pete would be just devastating. Right? Kyle's a strong-looking fellow. It'll bowl you over. But then it's got me. It's got my intellect, my stellar intellect. I mean, compared to Kyle, like nothing against Kyle, but he's kind of a little bit. What's the what you do when you do this one? It's like a little, I hate shitting on him when he's on here. It's way more fun when he's in chat. But he definitely says mean shit about me all the time, so I don't feel so bad. You think it's the Middle East? Nah. I'm getting Southeast Asia from this. What I'm looking for right now is language. Like, I'm thinking like maybe, okay, there's a flag, right? That's the Cambodian flag? Yes, it is. That's the Cambodian flag. Excellent. Okay, so we're in Cambodia. I'm pretty sure Cambodia. You prefer to go, yeah, that's basically every time. Welcome to Sunday Flag. Oh, do you think it's the Lao flag? You might be right. Yeah, you might be right. Might be the Lao flag. Good eye. We're gonna go with Joe. No, no, I think it is Cambodia. Am I wrong? Here it is. It kind of looks like that. It kind of looks like Angkor Wat right on the flag. Yeah, Cambodia. Okay. Go with your gut. Excellent. And Cambodian language. Cambodia beer! Right at the last second. It's obviously the Canadian flag. Well, you get 0 points, Lewis. Not bad, though. Are we killing it or what? 18,259? Are they kids? Are they dogs? We can't tell. That looks like an olive tree. And another dog. Okay. We got kids and dogs. And more dogs. And a car. And a dude on a bike. No. All right. What are these people? These people look South American to me. But the geography doesn't look. Maybe Argentina. This one's Boston for sure. All right. Am I familiar with the world of chess? Not really. You think Mexico? Those are Boston people? You guys are really getting really gunning for a Boston pick. Listen, when we get Boston, I will happily pick it. What's up, Pete? Early stream, my inner European rejoices. Comrade Elmo, if European, I'm a pooping, sir. What's going on in the chess world? Did another guy put a radio controlled vibrator up his ass again to cheat or what? Because that was the last scandal I heard about. The butt cheating. No, it's not about that, Mr. Poole. It is, in fact, just the conflict itself. I'm happy to talk about culture infinitely. It's just that specific conflict that I won't touch because it's just so fucking impossibly divisive. And also, I don't pretend to have a solution. So it just tends to bring the vibe down. I love talking about culture, man. And I love talking about politics, frankly. I love talking about philosophy, all of that stuff. I'm just not trying to feed the monkey as far as, the negativity spiral that we so often find ourselves falling victim to in online content, right? It's like, I don't want to offer a polarized take. I also don't pretend to know enough about anything to speak wisely on the subject, so I'm just going to bow out of that particular part of the conversation, right? Dr. Lupo was caught cheating in PogChamps. I was going to ask how it feels to be. I'm not the Magnus Carlsen. I'm definitely. I'm not Magnus Carlsen. I just play him on TV. I have no sense of this. I'm thinking Argentina, though. This is my pick. How does one even cheat in competitive risk? I think you could, but you'd be found out. Would you boil a baby for world peace? No, I would absolutely not. T-Pool says, I hear you, I watch YouTube videos and listen, you have a wise point of view, don't diminish yourself. No, I'm not trying to diminish myself. I'm trying to say, like, this is one of those things that I'm specifically bowing out of. Because I don't think that I can add value. I guess you're trying to encourage me to have a non-idiotic take, but it's too fraught. There are things that are too fraught. Maybe that requires brave people to have takes and all that. But Mike J. Barber, thank you for the pride. Thank you. What did the baby do to deserve to be? I would certainly hope nothing. Because if we're going to make babies deserving of anything. See, this is the thing. The baby is never wrong. If a baby's crying, you're wrong. Fix it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Time Guesser. I've really been enjoying the Time Guesser. So Time Guesser includes the challenge of Geoguessr. We're going to figure out where we are. But also, we have to guess when this photo was taken. Pete, you getting better at Geoguessr, Loki? Thanks, man. Yeah, I think so. Oh, Time Guesser is an app. Continue the game. I don't care about that. Not only where are we, but when are we, folks? When are we? This looks like 100 years ago. Plus. Language. What language is that? Is that Finnish? The baby noob slammed into Pete. That looks, to me, Finnish. Does anyone see a different language? What are they doing at the wall? What is happening here? It's vaguely Dutch, too. These people are washing themselves from a mine. They took off all their hats, and I'm guessing they're, like, cleaning themselves? Looks Finnish, 30s to 40s. I think it's earlier than that. I think it's more like the 20s. It looks like the preparation for a gangbang. Sam, your dirty mind knows no bounds, sir. Lol. How you doing, Matthew? Thank you for the 3 months. 5 months. Fuck. Appreciate it, man. Wales. What are you crying about? That doesn't look like a Welsh word. Providendipotent. That could be German. It's Hungarian, too. How you doing, apart? Lock it. Mike says, I've been enjoying your content on YouTube for so long. I thought it was time to support. Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you. Oh, man. Appreciate it. You think it's Dutch. Austria. Boston. All right, we're torn, folks. We don't have a... Should I just go with my gut? Nieuwen Vang Providendipotent. It could be Dutch, yeah. Okay. I like Dutch. Okay. What are they doing in the Netherlands if this is Netherlands? What are they doing? They're mining? They don't mine in the Netherlands, do they? I'm going to pick a straight 100 years ago, folks. 1925. In the Netherlands? Yeah, that part I'm down to talk about. If you have a specific question about, say, what is it? Jewish history, Jewish culture, I'm all ears to offer my My opinion. Fanny Fart Fobbler says Finland has iron mines. Okay, should I change it back to Finland? In the clutch? Might be Denmark. I don't think it's Danish. Did you do higher education? Yeah, I have a philosophy degree. And why did I choose it? Because I am absolutely in love with ideas. I can't get enough of it. It was Helsinki, Finland, and it was 1930. All right. It was finished. Good. My gut was good with that. My gut was also pretty good with the year. 5 years off, eh? Peasant March, a major right-wing demonstration in Helsinki by the anti-communist Lapua movement. We got a first-time chatter, Geoguessr. Started watching YouTube vids, and they're awesome. I was curious with the namaste. Does it hold a spiritual significance for me? I suppose. It's all it is really is a sign of gratitude. So I do think of gratitude as spiritually significant. Both internally, I should be grateful, and I'm better off when I am grateful, but also externally to express to you all how I feel. So you know that I'm grateful for you. That is the long and the short of what I'm doing. I am trying to indicate that. That is the Nigerian flag, we think? These cars are from the 60s. Senegal. Okay, Senegal. Appreciate your gratitude, and we're grateful as well. Yeah, man, absolutely. Thank you. It's the least I can do, right? To start and end a video with a physical sign, touch point, right? Moment of gratitude to recognize that. And I say thank you at the end of every show, right? And I do this because I want you guys to know, and I want you guys to feel like I aspire to make sure that your time is not wasted. And I want to make the best show I can make for you. And I'm so amazingly, overwhelmingly happy and thankful that anyone is interested to listen to me talk. You can't even imagine. Like, I spent so much of my life thinking I was a crazy person. I was just a massive weirdo that nobody wanted to talk to. So, your Godcast says, you guys realize Pete started using AIs for streams last month, and this isn't a real person. How scary is that going to be? That's going to totally fuck up. That's going to totally fuck up streaming if that becomes too popular. So Senegal in 65, we think. You like the talking, you skip the singing and push-ups. I don't blame you, sir. I thought it. So is it Nigeria or isn't it? Oh, Reggie's great. Yeah, he's been hanging out in the summer in the garden in the summertime. Nigeria 63, 1970. Yeah, I'll push it to 70. Yeah, Senegal. I think it is Senegal. Yeah, 75. Senegal. Very nice. Very nicely done. The talking is really fun, especially during the rounds where everyone starts to turtle and card skip. That's quite the fun community and belonging element. Yeah, man, you guys are part of what keeps me going. Really, streaming on Twitch, I love it. Is that the Matterhorn? That's a very famous mountain, folks. I believe that's Matterhorn. Matterhorn is in Switzerland, yeah? Oh, it's on the border. Switzerland and Italy? Oh, no way. Nice. Oh boy. Okay. So you're saying that this is a AI? An AI risk stream or what? It's pretty crazy. That's a crazy accusation, Quarantine. All right, we're not getting the year 70s, you think? 70s. See, the sweaters don't help. Early 80s, I can see that. All right, who is this man? Is he a famous person of some kind? I'm going to lean 70s as well. I don't see anyone on their phone or any real technology to speak of. Just people hanging out, drinking some drinks, having a conversation together. Maybe 80s though. I don't know. Yeah, tell me more, Quarantine. Whose stream did you stumble into? You were so sure that they weren't. Okay, follow-up question. Were you high? Or drunk? Later than the 70s? Yeah, I'm going to pick 1982 at the Matterhorn. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! All right. Suniga Mountain with a view of the Matterhorn. That's pretty damn good. Question number 4. All right. This would be the Biden inauguration? Right? Hey, I think you're Deadshot. You could never win the 1v1. Okay. We definitely got tips for you. Trump didn't go to Biden for real? Okay. So that's not what this is. We can talk about meta settings 1v1 for sure. You were dead sober but a bit tired. You've not popped into the stream. Okay, you gotta let me know who it is. I think I know who it is. I'll what's it called? I'll whisper you. It's the Bush funeral. When Trump was president. Okay. Do you remember when Bush died? Where's Clinton? Melania with the death stare. Okay, so we're thinking 2018, and where would the funeral have been? And what happened in Washington? Makes sense. Melania giving Melania face. Washington, D.C. Yeah, where would Bush have been? Where do they do it? Where do they do president funerals? Where in D.C.? In Boston. It's not Boston. They all look really fucking happy at a funeral. Well, you know how it is. It's not 2025. This is Bush Sr.'s funeral. National Cathedral is where? Anyone know their DC? North of Mall and White House. Okay. So there's the White House. How far north do we go? 16 seconds. I gotta pin it. Gotta put it down. Make a guess. Why isn't it letting me click? Why wouldn't it let me? You guys see me spamming the click. What is this? Crapola. All right. Former President Barack Obama, George W. Bush, and President-elect Donald Trump at Carter's funeral. Anyways, it didn't matter because it wouldn't let me click. Annoying. Speaking of Pete, if you died, oh no, how would you want your funeral to be ran? I wouldn't care. I think it's actually, so I find it very strange that any person alive has a preference for what their funeral would be. I have zero preferences about what happens to me, with me, about me after I'm dead. I think I'm dead and it's over. And it would be far more about just taking care of my loved ones. Hey, doing, Grim? What's up? What's up, man? Like, for me, I would like when I die, I would like to certainly. I would certainly not like to be buried. I would like to have my body be made the most useful. So I would want to, have all my organs donated. I would want to have the rest of my body donated to medical science or whatever, and then failing that, I don't know, turn me into animal food, right? Eaten by, well, no, exactly. It's so funny you say eaten by wolves as if it's a joke, but it's like, no, like animal food. I would be happy to go out that way, right? To let the physical carcass that remains nourish whatever other part of the biological world. Who is this? What's he doing? What language is that? That's Spanish, right? All right. Does anyone know what this is? Used for military testing. Dibs on the left kidney. Totally fair response. I'd like to say I'm on the same side. You want a vulture funeral? Is that the Tibetans? What do they do? The sky funeral. They put you on an altar of some kind, and they let the eagles pick away at you. All right. I have no idea what this is. You think it's Portuguese? Okay. So Sao Paulo? What are we thinking for the year? Fairly recently as well. Are we thinking it's Brazil? Okay. Can do. The other cool thing I thought about, not Portuguese, okay. So Spanish. Could be a good guess. Okay. We got a minute, folks. We got to get this. The other thing I thought would be cool is there's some kind of businesses that actually like they kind of cremate you, but then they compress all of the carbon in your body into an artificial diamond. So you could have like you could wear your loved one as like bling. I always thought that was kind of neat too. You think Venezuela? So Caracas, Venezuela, I can see. And what? Last 10 years? Last 5 years, maybe. Having Luis says it's either Venezuela or Argentina. It's like, well, it's got to be one of those two. So Spanish, okay. 2019, I can dig. Let's try Caracas. What's Caracan? It is a Mexico City in 1994. And we get no points for that. Well, that's okay. Final score, not so good this time around. But you know what we're going to absolutely nail is the food guesser who's hungry. Would you open taxidermy? I'll Jeremy Bentham myself. Okay, our job here, folks, is to guess where the food is from. This one is puffed rice, mustard, oil, onion, green chili, roasted peanuts, boiled potato, tomato, cucumber, coriander leaves, lemon juice, chaat masala. Oh, geez. I wonder where chaat masala is from. I wonder. That's Joel Murray, folks. Not to be confused with Bill Murray. Question number 2. What's that, like banana leaf? Rice, garlic, ginger, water, fish sauce, soy sauce, chicken, pork, shrimp, eggs, cilantro, lime wedges, shallots, salt, and pepper. This is Puerto Rico? Seriously, shot masala is what they say after you leave the toilet. Hi-oh! No, I don't think this is Japanese. I think this is more tropical than that. This would be like Cantonese food or something, right? Chinese, maybe Vietnam. Let's try China and see what direction they point us. Could just be China. Yeah, borders China. South of China. So Laos, Vietnam. Borders Vietnam. So Laos. It's Lao food. Okay. Cow Tom. Oh, baby. Final question, folks. Final question. This is octopus, tomatoes, onion, cilantro, lime juice, olive oil, avocado. Where would you see octopus, cilantro, avocado? That's Mexican food, right? Bingo. Purple a la campechana. Ladies and gentlemen, we are absolutely a gastronomical genius today. Thank you very much for helping me. I do appreciate it, folks. I love you. I appreciate you. And wherever you find yourself in this big old world, I do wish you the very best.